What's up, traders? Matt from the Trade Brigade here doing a technical analysis on ticker symbol IVC for Invacare Corp. On the left-hand side, we have the daily time frame, and on the right-hand side, the 30-minute intraday time frame. First things first, since we have not covered this one yet on the on the channel at all, is we'll just start by making a roadmap from the daily perspective of obvious areas of support and resistance. So that's going to do pretty well. And the obvious thing here, the elephant in the room, is of course the massive gap down. And now we're testing those gap highs. The gap fills up towards that $8.25 mark for round numbers sake. Shifting the focus now to the 30-minute perspective, you can clearly see massive expansion of range to the upside on today's session. And whenever we get that, we like to take out the fibs, go from the low of the move all the way on up to the high, just generally see where that 38.2 is. That's the most bullish outcome as long as we consolidate above that. I would make the argument that, as long as we hold up above 615, if I remove that, you'll see why that would be bullish. So again, any consolidation here strikes me as bullish, looking for the break up and over 692 to start filling the remainder of the gap up towards this 625 area. Now, I'm not saying it has to fill all in one day, all in one week, but there generally is expected to be very little overhead resistance in this area of, nothing, right? There's nothing here. There's no price history. Certainly, don't get me wrong, there's a bump in the road here at 740, but from a gap perspective, that gap should fill with relative ease. Now, the reason we picked out 615 is because you'll also see that we have a small red consolidation candle there that held that area on the first pop higher right about here. So that's why we picked 615. It was so close to the 38.2 that it just makes sense to go with structure in that instance. So again, bullish consolidation here, looking for the gap fill overhead. If we break down under 615, that's where things get interesting. I would probably just step aside and avoid this chart at all costs, because really probably headed back down to 575, and then after that the lows at 514, which are starting to form a flush point. Look at how equal they are, and look at how many times we sort of hovered just above. So if we break down under that, it's probably sayonara for this stock. And if we go on over to the trade tab, what you'll notice is that you're not going to short the shares here, and the options volume on the put side of things is just anemic, right? Wouldn't want to be involved to the short side at all on a name like this. So really, the only scenario that I could see, or the most bullish, the one that we just covered twice, and now I'll do it a third time, is consolidation here, break up into the gap to fill up towards that 824. We'll see what unfolds come the rest of the week. So if you enjoyed the video or learned anything new, certainly let me know down below in the comments section or by giving the video a thumbs up. Don't forget our main channel is linked in the description, and all of that being said, I wish you a green trading week.